Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hey, what's up? Hello, I'm Kiana. Welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, as well as click on that bell icon to stay notified on whenever I upload my videos. And if you're not new, then welcome back. So today's video is the first one in the series, and it is my Valentine's Day look series. So today's video is obviously going to be a Valentine's Day look. It's just a really soft and pretty natural-ish kind of eye. Still kind of sultry with a nice kind of mauvey pink ombre lip. Really glowy, really iridescent, really fun. I am completely and utterly obsessed with this look. This is the first time that I've done this kind of look where I leave the complete inner corner crease area bare and just popped a nice nude champagne color all over. I am living for it. This whole look is just giving me so much life. If you recreate any of my Valentine's Day looks, don't forget to tag me in any of your recreations on Instagram, as well use the hashtag, let's see, VDayWithKiki. So hashtag VDayWithKiki on Instagram, and I would love to see any of your recreations of my looks throughout this next week. So before I start rambling on a little bit too much, and before you start getting bored of hearing this intro, let's just hop right on into this Valentine's Day look. Ding! Okay, so I already have my foundation and eyebrows applied. Just makes everything super easy. If you want like a brow routine or anything, just let me know. I can totally do that for you. But starting off, I'm going to take my Urban Decay Primer Potion, just in Original. I'm just going to prime my eyes. You know, the usual. This is just like my go-to eyeshadow primer, mainly because I just I haven't really felt like trying a new one yet. It does the job. It works pretty well. There probably are better ones out there. So for today's eyeshadow palette, I'm going to take the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons because I don't think that there is another palette that screams Valentine's Day quite like this one. It is super pretty. It smells like chocolate, of course. So I'm just going to go in with the shade Divinity. It's just a bone color. And I'm going to put that all over the eye just to set the primer. Now I'm going to be taking right from the lower lash line all up onto underneath the brow. So now I'm going to go in with the shade Almond Truffle. It's like a really nice gray muted brown. And I'm just going to take this on a large fluffy blending brush and just run that through my crease. Mostly on the outer portion because I really want to keep this like inner portion of the lid inner corner area free, and I really want to make it pop with like a light glitter or a light shadow. So honestly just taking it right here. As you can see, I'm kind of stopping right there. Just blend circular motions in the crease, and you can even blend this like into the outer corner. It's just going to make a really nice transition color for everything that we're going to apply today. So now I'm going to go in with my Morphe M514 blending brush, as well as the shade Totally Fetch, and I'm going to put that in my outer corner of the eye and blend that into the crease. Remember, just stopping right before that inner corner. You can even blend that kind of like on the lid as well. As you can see, that pink and that brown is really starting to nicely mend together, just giving a really nice fading gradient. Now I'm just going to go in with a large fluffy blending brush. This is my Morphe M330, and I'm just going to blend all those colors even further together. Now going in with that same brush and the shade Bordeaux, which is a reddy undertoned brown, I'm going to pop that right in the outer corner of my eye and just blend it through, just really smoking out that outer corner. This is just going to add that little bit of like extra depth and dimension to the eye and just make it a little bit more smoky. So I'm just going to go back in with my trusty old blending brush, blend everything together. And as you can see, we have that really nice faded gradient, and I'm living for that blank space. I got a blank space, baby, imagining. But that nice blank space right on over the whole lid. So now I'm going to go in with the shade Satin Sheets, which is this really, really pretty, kind of like duochrome, monochromatic, or whatever, kind of like pinky iridescent champagne color. And I'm going to apply that right on that inner corner portion of the eye, even in this crease portion as well. Obviously, I'm going to finish the lower lash line after I do my concealer and the rest of my face makeup. So for right now, I'm going to apply lashes as well as tightline my eyes. So just taking my standard Essence Black Gel Liner, I'm just going to tightline my upper waterline. Now I'm just going to go in with some lashes. So the ones that I'm using are from Red Cherry, and they are just the wispy lashes. So they honestly are just a natural looking lash. Nothing too exciting. Just has really nice natural volume to them. As you can see, they're just a really nice wispy lash. Just gives that natural volume. I'm living for it. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight my under eye area just using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. You know how much I am obsessed with this. I'm just going to apply just a generous amount underneath the eye. I like this because it's just really brightening and hydrating because of the coconut water that it has in it. So I'm just going to highlight and also clean up this outer portion of the eye from our eye look. I'm also going to apply some of this on the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, and then the chin, just the usual spots. Now I'm just going to go ahead and blend this out with my Beauty Blender, but I'm also going to add just a little bit of the NYX Prodigies oil. It's just a multi-purpose oil. It's just going to make the concealer blend out a little bit easier, as well as look a little bit more almost hydrated and luminescent and whatever. I feel like when I think of Valentine's Day makeup, I think of glowy and luminescent and just beaming with light. So I'm going to go in with my NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator in Sunbeam. And I'm just going to apply this onto the back of my hands just a little bit, and apply this on like my cheekbones and on my nose and anywhere the sun would kind of like naturally hit. This is just going to help brighten up the skin, just give it a little bit more of that glow that we're looking for. So I'm honestly just going to take this with my Beauty Blender and apply it directly onto my face. That was almost kind of stupid because I forgot that we had to set the face with powder. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to go in with Laura Mercier powder and just lightly set the skin without going overboard. So I'm just going to take a large fluffy powder brush and barely apply any powder onto my face, just enough to lock my makeup in place for the day. Then I might go in more with more of the highlighter if need be. I'm just going to go back in with a little bit more of the illuminator just to add that little bit of glow back onto the skin. I feel like we just got a little bit more of that luminosity and a little bit more of that glow back. Nothing excessive, but we're going to top it off with a highlighter afterwards. Now I'm just going to bronze up the skin with my Benefit Hoola bronzer and just an angled fluffy brush. So I like to use my Morphe. What is this? This is the M405. It's looking a little bit ratchet right now, but it's my all-time favorite bronzing brush. I'm just going to warm up the skin just by like slightly kind of contouring, but not necessarily contouring. Adding a little bit on the jawline, mostly focusing this product on this cheekbone area. And then putting some just slightly on the temples just to warm up the skin a little bit. And with what's left over on the brush, I'm just going to pinch the bristles and slightly warm up the nose. Not necessarily contouring it, but just adding that color just so everything flows better together. So now I'm going to whip out a oldie but a goodie. It is the Anastasia Glow Kit in Glam. Haven't used this bad boy in what seems like forever. I'm going to go in with the shade, let's see. I'm going to go in with the pink shade, a Starburst. Maybe mix it in with Crushed Pearl a little bit, just to give like that pinky kind of highlight, but not be overly pink. Bam. I'm going to blend that out just a little bit, just because I want to be glowy, but not that excessively glowy. And I just like patting this on the cheekbone instead of kind of like buffing it in. More so just feel like patting and tapping the product in. You get a better application. It doesn't go everywhere, and it just really locks the product into the skin. So I'm going to go a bit on the tip of the nose. Cupid's bow and chin, as well as a little bit on the temples. So it's time for blush. One I haven't pulled out in a while is my MAC Well Dressed Blush. I feel like this is not even talked about anymore. Everyone's just over MAC blushes, but this used to be a cult favorite. So I'm just going to go in with my Luxie. This is the Pro Precision Tapered Brush. And pick up a little bit of this product and apply it on my cheeks, just to give like that really nice, natural, pinched look to the face. I don't want to add an excessive amount of color. Just want to add a little bit. So for the lower lash line, just to finish it up, I'm going to go in with this white liner from Italia Deluxe. I got these at Morphe, I think for like $1 or $1.99. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop this on the lower waterline. Sorry if this is gross. Just to give my eyes that doe-like effect, just a really wide and brightened eye. So now to finish up the lower lash line, I'm just going to go with some mascara. I'm not going to add any extra color. I just really like it how it is. So this is my Essence Lash Princess Mascara. Just coat the lashes. Now to finish up this look, I'm just going to go in with some NYX Lip Lingeries in the shade Embellishment, as well as Lace Detail, and create a sort of ombre mauve nude lip. So I'm just going to go in with Embellishment all over the lip. It's a very, very light coat. It's kind of like this purpley mauve shade. Now just by applying a little bit of lace detail to the center, we're going to have a really nice ombre lip. So that is just the end of this tutorial. If you loved it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, as well as give it a huge thumbs up. Let me know if you'd like to stick around. I would greatly appreciate it, and I would love if you'd stick around for tomorrow's video. So again, if you love this video, hit the thumbs up button, leave me your comments and your feedback in the comment section down below, as well as hit me up on all my social media. Again, it's KianaCairnsxo on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, as well as don't forget to share your recreations of my Valentine's Day looks on Instagram by tagging me at KianaCairnsxo, as well as using the hashtag VDayWithKiki. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Mwah! Love you!